Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cynthia. If you're new here, you're welcome. This channel is all about life, all about self-awareness, nursing, hairstyle, natural hair goals, and all the other fun stuff, okay? So as you can tell by the title of this video, you know today we're talking about how I wrote and created my application letter for nursing school. So I just posted my last video, previous video about how I got into nursing school and how my rotation was and all that good stuff. The only problem I had with that video was the low quality. I don't know what happened. That wasn't the first time I was making video with my phone, but for some reason that didn't come out good. I'm still trying to figure out that. So if you're interested in knowing how I, created my application letter for nursing school, please sit back, enjoy, learn, get your pen, paper, take notes, okay? Because I don't know if it might help you, because of course it helped me because I'm in nursing school now. So right here with me is my nursing school application letter. So two pages. I wrote 2 pages of my nursing school application letter. You can see the length of it. So I wanted to keep this real simple. I didn't want to put too much words in it. Also, everything I wrote here is from my head, from my own experience, how I wanted to express myself, and how I wanted my school to see me, or the board of members, whoever were the people that were actually going through these letters. So just quick tip on the nursing school application letter. You really want to show them who you are. You really want to show them like a little background of yourself, what you've been in or what you've been through. Not really like you're telling them the whole story, but just parts in your life that you've experienced or experiences you've had that relates to nursing. You really want to tell them, like why you want this education, this program, and what you plan to do with it, and so on and so forth. So before I started writing my nursing letter, I had a worksheet where I just drafted how I wanted my essay to look like, and I wrote like bullet points of things I really want to talk about. First of all, every nursing school around the period they are admitting students, they give you like a title to write on. For my school, the title was how do you plan to be successful in nursing school and the nursing program, something like that. So in as much as you want to express yourself to your school, to know, let them know why you want this program, you want to also put all your answers or direct all your answers towards the question that you were asked. So like I said, for my school, it was how do you plan to be successful in the nursing program? And this was the way I answered mine. I wanted to read the whole thing, but I don't think I should because I really just want to give you points that you can use to create your own, okay? Because this is my own experience. So of course, everybody have their own different experiences they want to sell out to their nursing school. So the first thing I did was I gave a very brief introduction on what nurses do. My first sentence was nurses care for people with medical needs through illness. They promote health, prevent diseases, and educate the public. And then I went on talking about the nursing program is designed to prepare students to meet diverse patients' needs, function as leaders, and advance science that benefit patients and the capacity of health professionals to deliver safe, quality patient care. My second sentence was actually a quote that I got online. So I wanted to, start my introduction with something catchy, something that will get their attention. And then, of course, my first sentence were my words, and then the second sentence was like a quote. I wanted to put like some kind of fact from a reliable source, that to grab their attention. Let me tell you. So there's something I did in my first paragraph, which was my introductory paragraph. I explained briefly, very briefly, what a nurse is. I gave a reliable source for what the nurses do, and then my third sentence was answering the question that was asked to me of my school, which is how do you plan to complete the program or be successful in the program. So the third sentence in this first paragraph says, successfully completing the nursing program has been a planned goal for me. My passion, drive, and value for the nursing field are well embedded in my goals for the nursing program. So this third and fourth sentence is like I'm telling them, I get your question. I'm going to answer your question, but this is just a summary of what my answer to your question is. Like I said, you want to grab their attention. So now on the second paragraph, what I went ahead to do is, that's the first one I just said now is the first point. Say something about what nurses do or the nursing program. Just give a brief intro. Then the second paragraph, I use the second paragraph to talk about myself, to talk about where I'm from and the experiences I've been through that's relating to nursing. So when you are telling them about your experiences, you want to, relate those experiences to nursing, to why you care about nursing, to the things that led you to think about, you want to become a nurse or be in the nursing program. I get what I'm saying. So I'll just give you like a brief reading of what I wrote in my second paragraph. So I said, as a Nigerian that lived in Nigeria, so now they know that, I'm from Nigeria and that's where I lived. I've witnessed people, including myself, go through different kind of illness ranging from malaria, typhoid, heat rashes, measles, among others. Most families were not financially buoyant to afford medical attention, so they depended on natural causes. So this is me not talking about myself and what I've been through. And then I went on ahead to talk about a little experience of what I've experienced with these different illnesses. So I ended that paragraph with, it gave it gave me a sense of social responsibility to care to the sick and the desire to advocate for the needy, medically and socially. So you can see, after talking about myself and where I'm from and the things I've experienced, at the end, I, attached all those my experience to the nursing field. I attached all those my experience to why I want to be in the program. So anything that you are talking about, any experience you are trying to tell your school, you have to try find a way to relate it back to your reason why you want to be in the nursing program. So the third point is, I talked about my professional attributes, like where I've worked, the classes I've taken, the whatever you have taken, vocational classes, hairstyling, bakery, leadership positions you've had, anything you think that will relate to the nursing field. This would be like the part where I actually had to think well for writing this my application letter. So what I did first was I wrote the qualities of being a good nurse. I wrote down the qualities. This is in my draft book. I wrote down the qualities of being a good nursing school student, all the ethics you have to have, like time management, like having peer group to study group, like having critical thinking, all those stuff like that, all those qualities. You can go online and then browse, qualities to have as a good nurse or qualities to have as a good nursing student. All those, just bring all those points out and drop it in your draft book. Then now, using the third point where you talk about your professional, what we're going to do is you're going to mention the places you've worked, the things you've done. You're going to relate this, your experience, your professional experience, to these qualities of of a good nursing student. And when you are done, it's three things. First, you have your professional experience. Second, you have the qualities of a good nursing student, and then you have why you want to be in the nursing program. So one, two, three. So first of all, you're going to take this your professional experience, relate them, put them into this quality of a good nursing student, and take this that you have merged together and put them into why you want to be in the nursing program. We're going to go through a little bit of how I did mine so you can see how I was able to bring out two paragraphs from this analysis, or not analysis, but this ideology I used. So first of all, I talk about I took sociology classes that developed my knowledge on people's behavior and society at large. I had the opportunity to conduct a sociological research or college undergraduate student that strengthened my time management and organization skills. So if you notice that one of the quality of being a good nursing student or a nurse is to have time management and organization skills. So you see how I correlated my sociology class to how I was able to learn the time management and organization skills from sociology class. So let's go ahead. I said in the year 2019, I worked as a high school teacher teaching social studies and civic education. I served as a mentor to high school students and conducted hands-on practice class on bakery. This experience made me acquire various skills such as self-control, critical thinking, engaged learning, taking on challenges, and perspective thinking. So you can see from that one idea there, I've used my experience as a high school teacher one time in my life to relate them to all these skills that are still in relation to a nursing student. Okay, so let's go on. I said with these skills, now I, I want you guys to pay attention, please. Right now I'm sounding like a teacher, but I really need to get my points across, okay? So I went ahead to talk about my professional attribute, which is the high school teacher I was, and I went ahead to tell you guys about the skills I learned as a high school teacher, which is engaged learning, critical thinking, self-control, taking on challenges, and perspective taking. So now, after mentioning those skills, I went ahead to say, with these skills, I'll be punctual to classes and clinicals. I'll create schedules and to-do lists in order to maintain a good study behavior, even under pressure. So I've used these 3 points to explain this whole paragraph. So I went ahead to give them more reasons how I'm going to be successful in the nursing program, which is the question we're trying to answer, which my school asked me. So I went ahead to say another way I plan to successfully complete the nursing program. So I'm using the word another. This will let them know that my previous paragraph already started answering this question, and this is just a continuation to me answering this question. So I said another way I plan to successfully complete the nursing program is by using my previous knowledge of patient care. Now I went ahead to talk about my job. I said in the year 2020, I obtained my nurse aid license and began to work in a nursing home. The one-on-one now, we're still using those 3 points, which is your professional experiences, the skills of a successful nursing student, and you relate them to why you want to be in the program. So I went ahead to say in the year 2020, I obtained my nursing aid license and began to work in a nursing home. I went ahead to say with the one-on-one experience with my patient nurses and medical doctors, this improved my patient care skills, communication skills, and commitment to the nursing profession. Now I'm going to the next one, the next point. Remember the three? So in the nursing program, I plan to use my communication skills to ask questions in class, join study group, and do personal and group research on subject matters taught in class. Guys, I really hope you guys are getting my points and understanding how I'm explaining this thing to how I created my application letter. So of course, I went ahead and gave more examples of places that I've worked and the things I've done, and use the 3 points, the 3 bullet points to relate them back to my nursing career. So of course, the next paragraph is my conclusion, where I just talked more. Okay, let me tell you what I did in my conclusion. So my conclusion, I went on the school website, and this is one thing you can do. You can go to your school website and draft out the school's vision and mission, the mission and vision of the school. I guess that's how the mission and vision statements. When it moves camera. So I went ahead to my school's website and I got out the mission and value statement of my school, because I really wanted to let them know that I've studied, about them. I know about the school, and I'm really ready to be a good alma mater, a good representation of the school wherever I find myself. So in my conclusion, I went ahead to use the school's mission statements to make my own point on how I want to, or why I want to be in the nursing program, and how I plan to be successful in the nursing program. So I went ahead to say, in conclusion, I plan to uphold the school's value and mission statements during and after the nursing program by being respectful and being a positive example for future aspirants to emulate. I plan to be fully oh my God, wait. I plan to be fully committed to the nursing program and be fully open to current ideas and informations that will have positive effect in completing the nursing program. So I just went ahead to talk about how I'll be on my best behavior and what I plan to do after the nursing program. These are stuff I put in my conclusion. So I just told them what I'm going to use my program when I get successful, what I'm going to use it and do in the future, and how I'm going to make it better for myself and society at large. Comes to the end of how I wrote my application letter. So like I said, before you start, you can have a draft. Before I could put this together, I had to draft it out first, put all my ideas together, wrote the whole application letter at first. I proofread it and I wrote it again just to be sure that I've gotten all my points in it. And I tried my best to make this letter be from myself. I tried to create it by myself for it to speak about me, for it to be my own experience and my own plans and my own vision and what I see for the nursing program. So I wish you luck in your nursing career. I wish you luck if you're in nursing school already, if you're planning to go into nursing school, if you're doing your prerequisite already, if you're planning to apply, if you're planning to take your HESI, whatever level you are now in this nursing career, I wish you the very best. And just know that you can do it. The only hard decision to make is to start. But then once you start, just know that all you're looking forward to is the end. And it all pays off at the end. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care of yourself.